starters orders. They roar onto the track here in Deadwood. Lincoln Lemieux will have the step-by hole shot with Woodward to his inside.
Lemieux brings it down into the corner. He's got one of the Polaris coming with him, like you said. That, I believe, is Whitworth. Boy, they were doing a lot of clutching work in the Judnick Motorsports trailer today, but there you see Lincoln out front. Whitworth, Norm, Pelaia, Christian, and Patton. That's your running order. Whoa, Whitworth gets kind of pinched there from behind and almost offloads, but loses a couple of positions, but able to stay upright.
Yeah, I think that was Aki Pelaia who came charging in there, and Pelaia will now slot into the number 2 spot behind your race leader Lemieux as they complete lap number 2 of this pro qualifier.
There you see Logan Christian, who is now up in the 3rd place. Logan will be charging hard. You can see right there the roost that they're taking as many of these guys, got the extended visors, ducking down to try to give them some decent visibility. There's Pelaia in 2nd. Right behind him, about 9/10 of a second away, is Logan Christian.
All right. Let's go back and take a look at the whole shot here. So we're isolated on Lincoln Lemieux.
Yeah, wow. And he really just hooked up nicely there, was able to work his way out front, and well, I tell you what, you get out front here, like we said, you got good visibility. It makes it a little bit easier to get around this very demanding racetrack.
And that is one of the toughest spots on the track there, is taking that inside line off that FXR turf as you drop down in almost like a gravity cavity. There's a hole there that's all soft snow.
There you see Oscar Norm. He got by Logie, so Logie's not going to... Oh, and just slight contact there. And, Logie's the one that initiated that. He paid the price for it, but Logie was trying to get back around Oscar Norm. That's going to move him back at least to 5th place, all the way back into 6th place. But there's your race leader, now with a 3.6-second lead over the field, Lincoln Lemieux.
So Lemieux comes charging down through the U.S. Air Force flyway here. Across the Amsoil finish line jump, unchallenged after getting the lead from the whole shot. Let's go back and see what happened in this contact here between Norm and Logan.
Right here, he's just going to touch him with a ski. And, when you usually make that contact from behind, you're the one that's going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happened to Logan.
And probably the best thing there was he was up on the berm and the sled tilted to the right. It was a lot easier to get it back down the base.
Correct, yeah, and his tether didn't come out. The sled was still running, and he was able to get back under where there he is right now. Back in last place, trying to make up some ground and, score a few more points. And so his position will be better in the final.
So Lincoln Lemieux on the Amsoil U.S. Air Force sled out of the Sherman Speed Sports stable continues to lead here in this pro qualifier. 4 laps remaining as he comes off the FXR turn, and he'll punch it here, clear the Ram triple. Right up to the top of the berm there, coming off that Sunoco corner light.
Yeah, it takes just a little peek over his shoulder to see if anybody's there. He's got about a 5-second lead, but really on this racetrack, because it's so tight and things can happen so fast, really, no lead is really large enough in the last round. We've seen that with his pro-light teammate, Hunter Patnode, who had a substantial lead in the last lap, did go on to finish in 4th, but, came off, and, boy, I tell you what, could have lost a lot more places than that.
Right now, it seems like the inside lane seems to be the favored lane over on the FXR turn. Everybody's coming right up to the top of the berm here in the Skidoo and Sunoco corners, but those lines, Mike, will change throughout the course of the evening. We'll get an inside and an outside one.
They will. White flag got 1 lap left to go, and, it's a very dynamic racetrack. It will change each and every lap. These guys are always searching for new lines as Lincoln brings it around turns 3 and 4 and hits for that Amsoil finish line.
Yeah, he'll buzz through the U.S. Air Force flyway here for the final time and hit the Amsoil finish line to pick up the win in this pro qualifier. Aki Pelaia on the XPS Jimmy John Skidoo comes across 2nd. Oscar Norm riding for Henches Racing on that Protect Monster Energy Polaris will finish 3rd. Nick Patton on his Arctic Cat will come away with a 4th place finish. Well, that was about as solid a ride and as effortless looking a ride as I think I've seen out of Lincoln this season, Mike.
Yeah, you get a good hole shot. Like I said, you're out front. You don't have any roost to fight with in these, 10, 12 lap qualifiers with a smaller field. Good scenario for him, and goes on to take the win.
Yeah, some good momentum for Lincoln, who is standing by and talk to Haley.
Upon takeoff, you had such finesse, and on landing, you had such precision. You managed to stay so low and smooth. How key was that for you, especially early on?
Yeah, it's always key to stay low, especially when the track's so smooth. But just stick around. This thing's going to get brutal. It's going to get rough. It's going to be a lot of fun when the final comes around.
It's going to be cowboy up. Let's give it up for Lincoln Lemieux.
I love when racers say that. It's going to get brutal later on. You think it's rough now? There's a man speaking from experience. Didn't do as well as he'd hoped to last night. I think ended up, 5th or 6th. But, it's going to be fun to watch that final as this track develops.
Now, the thing is, we couldn't tell if he was smiling when he said that under the helmet.
The thing is that he always smiles.
Yeah.
Lincoln is such a great-natured guy in that, and it's so much fun to be around him on the racetrack and when he's interviewing him and things like that. Just an all-around great guy.
All right, in this second qualifier, they are getting lined up. We'll have Travis Muller on his Arctic count, the 436. Cole Coutu with the number 21 Polaris. We'll also have Kyle Pauline, Elias Ischel, Daniel Benham, and Emil Haar. Let's go down trackside to Haley.
Thanks, guys. I just caught up with Lincoln Lemieux, and I think it's interesting to point out he was the only pro rider to claim back-to-back podiums in 2019. I don't know, tonight will we see Elias or Oscar or Logan repeat podiums tonight? We'll see. One thing to keep in mind, only 28 points separate P2 through 5. The ante is up, and it's going to be an all-out shootout. Can't wait to see how this one's going to unfold.
Thank you, Haley. And we mentioned Emil Haar will be on the number 31 Polaris in the field here. And Mike, he's running for Hitches Racing and is stepping in for the injured Cody Cam.
Yeah, Cody Cam, of course, did have knee surgery here. I want to say a couple of weeks ago, is back convalescing and doing some therapy, trying to build some strength. So we wish him the best.
So about ready to go under starters orders. Second pro qualifier here in round 1 here at the U.S. Air Force Snocross National in Deadwood. Make sure the mechanics are all backed away and clear. And we're about to go under starters orders to get this pro qualifier underway. Green means go as they launch onto the track here in Deadwood. Ischel trying to get the whole shot wide as they come blasting over the Ram triple.
Yeah, I think Benham's going to have position here, though. Watch him as he goes high side, rails it around, and he does.
Oh, and Ischel got bogged down, stuck up on the top of the berm. He is dead last.
We'll watch him. I'm sure that if he has anything to say about that, it won't last long. But Benham running strong.
Here he comes.
Kyle Pauline again, who did not have the last round, was not pleased with his performance, sitting in second. Then Haar, Muller, Coutu, and as you said, Elias Ischel in 6th place.
So Benham on the Makita Rockstar Skidoo comes across the line to complete lap number 2. Takes the inside lane through the FXR turn. Pauline is right there. Then you have a side-by-side battle forming back there for the number 3 spot. As they come charging over the Ram triple, there is Ischel trying to work his way back up through the field.
Yeah, Ischel currently now in 5th, but here's your race later. And I've thought all along, it's just going to be a matter of time before Daniel Benham able to take and, get on top of the box here. There you see Haar doing some battle as he's able to get around. Did he get around Pauline? No, Pauline right ahead of him. He's still doing battle. He got around Travis Muller on the Arctic Cat to move into 3rd place. So there were your top 2 sleds. That is Benham and Pauline.
Yeah, Pauline starting to draw in on him a little bit as they hit the FXR turn. Oh, look at that baseball that Pauline just got.
Incredible.
Man. Benham launches it over the Ram triple. Pauline still in hot pursuit. Mike tried to set him up here as they come off the Snocross turn and into this U.S. Air Force flyaway.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's you really got to have some good rhythm. I think everybody just about doubling through there. Haven't seen any triples. That may change throughout the evening depending upon how they groom it.
Look at that move by Emil Haar. Squeeze on the inside of Kyle Pauline and moves him up the racetrack to take over second.
That was he pushed the issue, had to do that to get around him, so that's going to move back, Kyle Pauline at least a spot. So Haar now up into second place as Pauline fighting to regain that position.
Yeah, and it's Muller in fourth. Elias Ischel is still back in fifth. There's Muller trying to draw in on Pauline. Pauline cased him there on that ram triple, and Ischel not too far behind this battle as they come through the U.S. Air Force flyaway. And Emil Haar trying to make some hay here. He wants to try to catch up to the leader. Benham is about 1.7 seconds up the racetrack here on the Makita Rockstar Skidoo. Yellow flag in one zone of the track there for a moment as Colt Coutu had an issue, but he's back up and running, and now Pauline moves on the inside, and he just took the spot back there from Emil Haar, and here comes Haar charging back at him.
He doesn't have position, though. That's the thing. He left the door open.
Got a nice line through there.
Able to take in charge on the inside, then got down low, and that's where they're all going. So Haar able to get back into second spot, Pauline back into third.
Yeah, that's some good hard racing there for the second and third position. Haar cranks off the Snocross turn again. Pauline with the base full of roost. He'll take the alternate line to the outside.
He tried to set him up to come back down underneath, was hoping for enough room to try to get a ski underneath there. Just wasn't close enough, and well, I tell you what,
That
he's
pick of
just
the roost.
beaten to death with roost as he comes out of that corner each and every lap.
Meanwhile, just behind them, Muller has Ischel in hot pursuit as well. At the front of the field, Benham is laid down now to about a 3-second advantage. There's Elias on the XPS Jimmy John's 200. As Haar and Pauline continue their battle, and Kyle takes a little bit of a different line there through the FXR
It
turn.
didn't work well at all for him. You seen him, he just kind of got hung up there. Had to get back on the power squared away, and that scrubbed off some speed. So now, instead of being just a couple of 2-3 tenths of a second behind, he's going to be substantially further behind Emil Haar. Yeah, just about a second and a half now between the second and third place.
Their leader Daniel Benham here on the final lap. Up into the Skidoo and Snocross corners. Makes it down through the U.S. Air Force flyaway now with the checkers in sight. Daniel Benham picking up a qualifying round win here tonight in Deadwood. Haar, after a hard-fought battle, finishes second. Kyle Pauline will come through on the Red Bull Lavali Racing Polaris for third. Travis Muller on his Arctic Cat will finish in the number 4 position. So a good ride for Daniel Benham here on that Makita Rockstar Skidoo sled as he's able to pull out the advantage at the end. Final margin of victory just under 3 seconds over Emil Haar on the Hitches Racing Polaris. So Daniel joins Lincoln Lemieux as Pro Qualifier winner so far tonight. Let's go down to Haley to hear from our winner.
Daniel Benham, you started the first half of that race you spent on the defense, defending your line because Kyle Pauline, he kept you honest. So what's it taking on a track like this to be on the defensive?
Gotta get through the rhythms clean so then you can set yourself up in the corner. You gotta protect the insides at all costs, so that's where all the passes are made. So yeah, we're just gonna take a few things from this and try and apply it to the next round and the final.
Best of luck in the final.
Thanks.
Daniel Benham, guys.
Hey everybody, before we get into our second round of Pro Light qualifying, I've got a handful of vehicles, all South Dakota plates. Need these vehicles moved or they're going to be towed. 9C7 970, 528CNJ, Y0561, 2U0602, 2N6383, 15J090, and 69844B. If I read off your license plate number, please move your vehicle before it gets towed. Thank you very much.